Tiago, what was your reaction when you found out you were going to be in this position?
Honestly, tough moment, but got to do my job. I've been in this position in a different level, but also, in a way, looking forward to show my skills and lead a team. So that was the positive part of it.
Hi, I'm Jason Quick. I work for the Athletic. What is your messaging tonight to your team?
Well, I think we're going to talk about basketball. Just do what we do, play the way we like to play, with good pace, be aggressive on defense, rebound. That's going to be the identity of this team, and I'm not going to change it. I'm part of the process of putting this together, and we've been working for 2 months or more in our identity and how we're going to play this season. So I'm just going to keep doing my job.
So you don't even address everything that's going on outside?
Well, I spoke in the morning, but that's it. I think it's it's life stuff that happened, and we just go to next step, basketball, and do our job.
Are you finding it easy or hard to, given how big of a story this is and how how widespread it is in the sports world, how much everybody's talking about it? Is it hard for you guys to block that out, considering you guys are at the center of it?
Trying to be honest, be focused. Focus on the basketball part. These guys are human beings, and we understand that, but trying to focus on the basketball part for sure.
Is there a way to describe what yesterday was like? Like, what was the mood at the facility with the players and such?
Not great. But like I said, we got to move forward. We got a job to do. I'm not gonna get tired of repeating this. We have a great opportunity in front of us to do a great season with this team, and I'm excited about that.
Are you able to have any communication with Chauncey?
No.
How important is it to have veterans on the team to rely on in the locker room? Drew Holiday, Damian Lillard, etc.
Big time. Not just for that, but in general, having guys like Dame, Drew, Jeremy, Matisse, all of them can keep going and say a bunch of names here with experience, guys that have been through a lot, rings, championship. Play all kinds of games and have life situation as well. So those guys are great in our locker room.
What's it like to go from having your first game on a bench with a team and then 12 hours later becoming the head coach?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting for sure, but like I said, I have to be ready. I was ready. I am ready. I did in the past in a different league, of course, in Europe, and I'm just gonna move forward and do my job. But it's in a way, a lot of responsibility.
Tiago, you have a lot of young guys on this team too who just have never been through nobody's been through this, but who haven't been through anything of this magnitude. How do you keep them locked in and kind of focus on what you're trying to do on the court?
Just keep pounding on the team, on what we got to do in the court, on try to stay away of what's going on and just focus on the basketball, to be honest.
Can you what does Chauncey mean to these young guys? Because he's a guy who had obviously done so much in the league. It seems like his messaging had really gotten through to them. Can you characterize how the young guys especially responded to his style of coaching from what you saw?
Yeah, we all had great experience with Chauncey and how he coached, and we are thinking of him and his family, but we got a job to do. We got a job to do and move forward.
From Tennyson, you've been working out with Hansen and Cleveland throughout the summer. So I'm wondering what's your rotation plan on tonight's game, especially on the center position?
I'm not gonna give you much, but Hansen is a great project for us. He's has a lead skill for playing basketball. He's a great passer. Of course, his size is great. So we got to be patient with him, but I'm sure he's going to be a great basketball player. So we just got to be patient a little bit.
Just building on that, you're their coaching staff, and now how much do you think your role change gonna change their learning curve, or the plan in the foreseeable future?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
So you're their coaching staff for sure.
Yeah.
Now with your role change, there kind of some change for them for sure. So just building on that, how much do you think that gonna affect their plan and stuff like that?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to change much. We have a plan like 2 months ago. We're going to keep over our plan with our team and players like Hansen. We're not going to change our plan. It's going to stay the same.
Tiago, how do you put your imprint on this team when you weren't coming in here to be the head coach right away? Like, when can you actually start looking at doing something differently, or something that you may have thought about doing differently and not being disruptive at the same time to what you guys were building coming out of the summer and coming out of preseason?
To be honest, there is stuff that already implemented coming here, like 2 months ago, and kind of like the pace that we're playing. We did the same stuff last year with Paris. Rotations a little similar, so we trying to play that way, be aggressive. Nate's being great, Patrick St. Andrews being great, Q. We have a great staff. All of the guys there are working every day very hard to make this team play the best way we can. So it's not like I'm gonna put now something new. It was like a collective thing that we put together months ago, and we're just gonna follow the plan.
Yeah. Just a 10,000-foot question about everything that happened yesterday, not just with Chauncey, but just somebody who's played in the league, and now you've experienced what it's been like with gambling, sort of been integrated with the league. What is a day? What are the? I don't know how much you had time to dive into what actually was released or the press conferences or anything, but what do those gambling investigations mean to somebody who played in the league and the integrity of the game?
Ramon, I would like not to talk about that. You put me in a tough position. I'm just gonna, not comment on that.
Tiago, can you say anything about how you found out that Chauncey was exiting and that you'd be taking over as the interim head coach?
As you can imagine, just like you guys, social media and people texting.
Speaking of the game tonight, starters, are you running back the same starters as in the first game? Any changes to that tonight?
Same starters.
Thank you, everyone.